Michigan. Flag history. The current flag is the third state flag. It was adopted by Public Act 209 in 1911. The first flag was flown in 1837 when Michigan became a state. It had a portrait of Stephen T. Mason, Michigan's first governor, and on the other side, the state coat of arms. The second flag was carried in 1865. The state coat of arms and a field of blue on one side. On the other side, the coat of arms of the United States. General information. Abbreviation MICH, traditional, MI postal. Capital Lansing, nicknames Wolverine State or Great Lake State. Statehood January 26, 1837. Motto, if you seek pleasant peninsula, look around you. Bird, robin. Flower, apple blossom. State tree, white pine. State bug, the stonefly. State animal, white-tailed deer. State fish, brook trout. State gem, cholesterolite. State song, Michigan, my Michigan. State dance, square dancing. It's a democratic state. Biggest city is Detroit. Population is 10.14 million. Weird laws. It's illegal to sell cars on Sundays except in counties with fewer than 130,000 people. It's illegal to cut hair without a license unless you're a family member in training or a licensed barber or cosmetologist. It's illegal to seduce an unmarried woman, which is a felony that can result in up to 5 years in prison. It's illegal to be drunk on a train. In Harper Woods, it's illegal to have more than 3 cats or dogs. In Swartz Creek, it's illegal to have house parties. In East Lansing, it's illegal to throw snowballs from cars, make prank phone calls, or spit on the street. It's illegal to throw artificial light between 11 p.m. and 6 a.m. from December 1st to October 31st to locate animals. It's illegal for a man to scowl at his wife on Sunday in Detroit. It's illegal for couples to have sex in a car in Detroit unless the car is parked on their property. Statistics. Race, white, non-Hispanic, 72.4%. Black or African American, non-Hispanic, 13.5%. Hispanic or Latino of any race, 5.6%. 2 or more races, 4.4%. Asian non-Hispanic, 2.4%. American Indian and Alaska Native, 0.8%. Native Hawaiian and other Pacific Islanders, 0.2%. Gender. Women represent 50.4% of the population, while men constitute 49.6%. Crimes. Murder, 591. Rape, 5,909. Robbery, 3,701. Assault, 35,687. Burglary, 839,563. Theft, 4,512,064. Motor vehicle theft, 1,067,522. Religion. Protestant, 51. Unaffiliated, 24. Roman Catholic, 18. Jehovah's Witnesses, 1. Other Christianity, 1. Jewish, 1. Buddhism, 1. Islam, 1. Other, 1. No answer, 1. Mormon, 0.5. Orthodox, 0.5. Hinduism, 0.5. Quick facts. Michigan has 83 counties. Each county is a functioning government entity and is governed by a board of commissioners. In Detroit in 1913, Henry Ford introduced the first assembly line to produce Ford cars. Detroit is now known as the car capital of the world. It's also home to General Motors and Chrysler. Michigan State Stone, the Patunsky, is found along the shores of Lake Michigan. In 1971, Michigan completed the first border-to-border interstate highway, I-94, which runs 205 miles from Detroit to New Buffalo. University of Michigan was the first university founded by a state, founded in 1817. The headquarters of Kellogg's Cereal Company is in Battle Creek. Michigan is the only state to border on 4 of the 5 Great Lakes. J.W. Westcott is the floating post office in Detroit that delivers mail to ships on the Detroit River. It's the only floating post office in the world with its own zip code. Michigan is home to the world's largest limestone quarry. The Mackinac Bridge is one of the world's largest suspension bridges connecting Michigan's upper and lower peninsulas. The solar beverage Vernors was invented in Michigan. In January 26, 1837, President Andrew Jackson signed the bill that made Michigan the 26th state. Food. Detroit-style pizza. Thick, fluffy dough that originally at Vladdy's Pizza in 1946. Pastries, originally brought to Michigan by copper miners and lumberjacks from Cornwall, England. Coney dogs, a beef hot dog with chili sauce, mustard, and onions popular in Detroit and the surrounding suburbs. Mackinac Island fudge. Refined on Mackinac Island, where many shops sell a variety of flavors. Cherries. Michigan is known for its tart Mount Morenzi cherries, which are used in many dishes. Frankenmuth chicken. German-style fried chicken served at Bavarian Inn in Zenders. Olive burgers. A beef patty with Swiss cheese, olives, and mayonnaise. Werner's ginger soda. Created by Detroit pharmacist James Werner, who put vanilla, ginger, and spices in an oak cask. Superman ice cream, a tri-colored frozen treat that is commonly attributed to Stroh's in Detroit. Tourist spots. Henry Ford Museum of American Innovation, Detroit Institute of Arts, Frederick Meyer Gardens and Sculpture Park, Motown Museum, Pictured Parks National Lakeshore, Detroit Zoo, the Crescent Falls State Park, Kitcha-Tee-Kippie, Arch Rock, Mackinac Island, Detroit, Greenville Village. Saugatuck Dunes rides. University of Michigan, Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum, Sleeping Bears Dunes National Lakeshore, Isle Royal National Park, Traverse City, Grand Rapids, Ann Arbor, Mackinac Mighty Mac Bridge, third most popular tourist attraction in the country. Celebrities. DDG, Serena Williams, Madonna, Lizzo, Taylor Lautner, Queen Naija, Tommy the Clown, Ella Anderson, Cash Doll, Leah Jeffries, Terry Crews, Christian Bell. Ava Michelle Coda, Princess Misty, Amon Warren, TT, Okrello, Tyler Oakley, Nick Palome, Tatiana Mitchell, Myth. Paranormal. The Whitney, a 19th century mansion built by David Whitney Jr. that's said to be haunted by the spirits of its original owner and his first wife. Masonic Temple, Gothic temple with over 1,000 rooms and secret passageways for ghosts and ghouls to hide. Mackinac Island, a popular destination for ghost hunters with many haunted locations including the Grand Hotel, Mission Point Resort, and the cemeteries. Henderson Castle, a 115-year-old castle. It's one of the most haunted places in Michigan. Some say they've seen ghost apparitions, heard strange noises, and felt sudden drops in temperature. Historic Fort Wayne, haunted by the ghost of a woman in white who walks down Main Street. Michigan Bell Telephone Co. Built in 1924, residents of the corner of Fountain and Vision were reported for years hearing loud voices arguing late into the night from the building. Many nearby residents will receive phone calls in the middle of the night, but only silence met them at the other end. Sistrah Point Lighthouse, haunted by the ghost of Joseph Willie Townsend, a former lighthouse keeper. Visitors report hearing footsteps, seeing silver removed, and smelling cigar smoke. River Raisin National Battlefield Park, a field of battle that commemorates the 1813 Battle of Frenchtown, also known as the Battles of Frenchtown. Tailwinds Inn in 1911 restaurant. Victorian Inn built in 1911 with a reputation for paranormal activity. Eloise Asylum, a former psychiatric hospital that's now a haunted attraction. The Felt Estate. It was home to Dora E. Felt. It's said to be haunted by his wife Agnes, who died 6 weeks after moving into the home in 1928. Holly Hotel. Built in 1891, this hotel has been known for its unexplained sounds and visions. Jackson State Prison. The first prison in Michigan opened in 1839. It's one of the largest walled prisons in the world. Tour guides and visitors claim to have experienced disembodied voices, shadow figures, and strange animal sightings. Pereira Chini. Local legends claiming a witch cursed the village after being banished, leading to outbreaks of disease, fires, and the presence of paranormal activity. Traverse City State Hospital. This decommissioned psychiatric hospital is now a tourist attraction called the Village of the Grand Traverse Commons. Jolly Pumpkin Restaurant and Brewery. Built in 1880 by J.W. Stickney and his wife Genevieve, she got sick and J.W. hired a nurse to take care of her. When he died, he left his money to the nurse. Genevieve became upset thinking they were having an affair, so she hung herself in the elevator. Rumor has it she likes to knock pictures and mirrors off the wall, turn the lights on randomly, and appear in the mirrors in the pictures. The Paulden Light. The legend states that the valley was once contained railroad tracks, and the light is the lantern of the brakeman who was killed while attempting to stop an oncoming train from colliding with the railroad tracks on the train. Sun Mansion. They say you can hear sobbing from the mausoleum and sometimes see a child coming out of the mist. said to be Harriet Beeson and her son she lost in 1880. Bonehead Barbecue, a woman in a white dress descending stairs, strange sounds, a little girl's unusual bathroom mirror reflection, all attributed to the resident ghost or ghosts. Calumet Fever. Actress Odessa Lane claimed that the ghost of Madame Modjeska appeared to her during a performance in 1958. Doherty Hotel. Infamous for the 1938 murder that occurred in its tap room where Isaiah Leibov, a former Purple Gang attorney, was shot and killed by Carl Jack Livingston, an oil promoter. Some believe Leibov and the matriarch Helen Grandma Doherty may remain as spirits. Elmwood Cemetery. Ghost sightings include Father Henry Jardine and a child who drowned in the Court Square fountain. Landmark Inn. The Lilac Room supposedly housed the ghost of a woman who stands at a window patiently waiting for the return of her late lover who perished at sea. Ada Rich at Finley Cemetery. A young woman was allegedly killed by her jealous husband after he caught her with another man. Her restless spirit is said to haunt the area around Finley Cemetery and the 2 Mile Road. Also, people have claimed to have witnessed the paranormal classic Lady in White. The end.